again, it's Nick here, and today's date is the 19th of September 2014, and if you didn't know it was 2014, I think you're in a bit of trouble. What's been going on this week on the channel? Well, the same sort of thing as usual. But yes, we'll give you those in chronological order. Now, going forward next week, I've had to cover a few extra shifts at work, so the channel might slow down, but I'm hoping it doesn't. So I'm going to try my utmost best to keep it to 5 videos, or gaming videos I say, of the week. So wish me luck, it's going to be tricky. And yes, what have we brought you this week? Well, it's more important really. So yes, starting from the earliest, 1985, looking at the ZX Spectrum, we have a cute little game, this one, Finders Keepers by Mastertronic. Was to become the first in a series, but this one was by far the most successful. Was on a budget label at the time. Normal games cost around about £5.99 in good old English money. This range, Mastertronic, was £1.99, and that tended to be a masterstroke. So in this game you control a knight, and the idea is you have to collect well, as many items as you can, trade them in and get as much money, or rescue a princess or something or other. It's that sort of game. It's open-ended where you're not sure what you're doing, but the castle does have a teleport at the start, which is a bit strange. Yes, next game, also on the ZX Spectrum, an arcade conversion this. It was Afterburner, converted by Activision, released in 1988. Now, Activision is based on the arcade game, come out in just about everything, and as you can see from the pictures there to the side of me, I'm absolutely astounded that they even was managed to create this even the slightest way on the ZX Spectrum. You control an airplane and you're going over several levels. The idea is you have to get as far as you can in enemy territory without being hit by missiles. If you are, you well, crash into the ground and lose a life, of course. But I got quite far in this game, which I was quite surprised about. But check that one out from the ZX Spectrum. That is super incredible. And yeah, I mean, what's been going on more in the world this week? Well, Scotland voted no to independence. So how's that going to change how this channel is run? Well, not at all really. No, I don't know what difference it would have made if Scotland did go independent, but I'm glad we're together. I think we're stronger as two, and that's the end of the matter. And next up, we brought you on the Commodore Amiga, a good old football game from 1990 by US Gold. It's a good game by them actually, called Italy 1990, and it's a bit hard to guess, but this is based on the World Cup that was set in Italy in 1990. Yeah, it's a fairly good game. Passing is a little bit tricky, so it's one of those games where you seem to run up and down with the ball and pass as little as possible. For some reason, when I load the game, sometimes there's a glitch and there's like some black line down the left hand side, but that doesn't distract from the game. It's pretty good fun. There's some bouncy music there. Previously I reviewed Microprose Soccer. It's sort of like similar to that. I mean, I slightly prefer Italy 1990 to Microprose Soccer, but both have their own bells and whistles, each are fun in their own different way. So check that out if you want. A bit confusing, there's some another game called Italy 1990 as well that's played slightly differently, but I don't know how they got away with that. 2 games with the same name. And also I think there's Italian 90 as well that played horizontally across. So if you asked for that as a birthday present, it's more than likely you ended up with the wrong one. And next up is, well, 2 PlayStation 3 games, which is unusual. It brought you the next one in the series of Need for Speed. It's a series of random plays I'm doing every now and again. Might not be every week, but there's been one a week for the last 2 weeks. Random Play 2, we did you a stage called Heart to Heart, set at night, quite interesting. It's a plane duel really. Lamborghini something or other versus another one. I can't quite remember, please forgive me. But it's quite good. We'll try and bring you some more stages as the weeks go on. As I said, might not be every week because I really need to get back to that Tomb Raider blundering, which I'm struggling to complete the next level. That's why there hasn't been one for a while, but that will come for sure. And the last game, we're gradually going through them. Zen Pinball 2 on the PlayStation 3. I love all of these games, but we can have the music on this one. Couldn't have it on the Star Wars ones because of copyright issues, but all right here. and we go straight to the jugular. This is the Avengers. Now this is a great table. Looks a little bland first of all, but there's quite a lot to do. There's many characters on there. But the most I like about this game really, because normally with pinball you have the normal standard balls there. Here you have 6 different coloured balls which match up the characters of the Avengers. So you have a red and yellow ball for Iron Man, grey and red for Thor, a green one for the Hulk, and red and black for Black Widow. And that's a great game. And also as well, which is a bonus, which doesn't happen in all my reviews, I had a pretty good game and got my best score ever. So check that one out. Now, I don't own all the Zen Pinball 2 tables, but eventually I will. I'm gradually going through them and reviewing them. I might be having a look at Captain America next week, pending those work shifts really, because that's really done me up like a kipper. But we're going to try and stay on 5, and this will be a challenge for me. And that's what it's all about, running a channel, I think. Things go on in life. Can you keep it running when crazy stuff happens? So I hope you've had a good week. Wish me luck for this next week. I hope you have a good one. And till next time, of course, goodbye.
Goodbye.